Tuesday, April 23rd morning to you all on this lovely April 23rd day of the week. It is the Tuesday. It's a beautiful day outside for this day of recording, so I'm hopefully y'all enjoy this 9th episode of our Season 3 with your co-host, Firefighter Tiger, and my lovely co-host,
Medic Dog. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all enjoying this nice sunny weather as we are enjoying it right here at our studio.
Right, you are, Medic Dog. So hopefully y'all had a good week. If you didn't, hopefully you listen to this will give you a positive start to a lovely weekend. It's hopefully be a nice day out for everybody. So feel free to take this on the road. You can listen to us here on YouTube, listen to us on Spotify, Amazon Music, wherever you get your podcasts. Yeah. So
there is also another one called Apple Podcasts, but I don't know if we're on that one.
Nope, we're probably not. But anywho, that's a topic for another discussion. Let us know what y'all think. So for our 9th episode, we're going to talk about some Playscape safety along with some other park safety because we're coming to the end of April. And we have one more episode after this to wrap up the month of April before we go into May as we head for the home stretch of our Season 3 as we close it out for it. So, folks, let's get on into it by starting to talk about my favorite subject, one of my favorite subjects. Let's talk about the park before we talk about Playscape safety.
Let's do this.
So what do? You go to a park. What's the first thing you want to do?
You want to just get out there and have fun.
Exactly. Make sure, if it is a beautiful day, make sure you are wearing a hat or sunglasses to protect your eyes and that, because otherwise you don't want to get sunburnt, blinded in your face with the sun. Also, too, if it is hot out and you are hiking, please make sure you are wearing sunscreen and you wear appropriate clothes while out at the park. If you are hiking, please make sure you are wearing a pair of hiking boots or stable shoes. Please do not wear high heels, especially if you're a lady who wants to go hiking. Please don't wear high heels. But every adventurer lady out there knows never to wear high heels when hiking. It is very bad.
But why would a woman want to wear high heels while walking? That just sounds crazy.
I have no idea. Lovely ladies just like to wear high heels whenever they want to feel like it. So beats me. Yeah.
It's almost like in the first XXX movie, Xander Cage, who's played by Vin Diesel, finds himself tranquilized and in a diner. The waitress was wearing high heels.
Yeah, I don't get that. I don't get that. But anywho, that's a discussion for another day anyway. Yeah. But you're hiking. Please make sure, if you decide to go for a hike, make sure you do have snacks with you and hydration with you at all times. If you're in a parking lot, make sure you know exactly where your car is because, like it is, not all lots are patrolled by the police departments, especially nowadays when there's so many parking lots that they got to go to.
Or security officers.
Right. And not enough. So when you're hiking, please make sure you are with a group. If you're hiking alone, please make sure that you told somebody where you're going, where you're exactly hiking, how long you're going to be hiking for, so that way somebody knows exactly where you are. Because in the event that you do go missing or something is wrong, somebody knows what you did, where you went, so that way a search party can be sent to start the search.
Another thing that's also a valid point to have, a tool to have for safety for those reasons, is on Find My on the iPhones. You can track people. You just have to allow them to share their location with you, and you can track them and know exactly where they are all the time. I do it with my mom and my dad, and trust me, it works so good because if I ever have to be ready for something, because my mom has to bring me to an appointment, she wants to be outside and ready, I can just track her and follow her all the way to my house.
Exactly. So, anywho, you are out hiking. Please make sure the fact that when you are hiking at all times, please make sure your car is secured when leaving the parking lot, especially if you're going for a hike, because you're going to be away from your vehicle and people tend to want to break in when nobody's around. So make sure your car is locked and secured. So that way, if something goes wrong, you can hear your car alarm going off. Make sure you do have a cell phone with you in case you need to. But also, please make sure the fact of also, too, if you are hiking, take 2 things with you. A, why would you want to take a GPS with you? Because you have your phone. And B, just take a map. Just use maps. It'll save your phone battery. Use your phone. Yeah, use your phone for absolute emergency. And plus, you're outdoors. You're enjoying nature. Like, do you really need GPS just to get around on a hiking trail? Like, a map is going to help you out just as much as GPS, because at least with a map, it won't beep at you when the battery's low. Am I right?
Yep, you got that.
Because a map is a piece of paper and not something that goes beep, 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 when the thing is dying. Like a smoke detector.
Oh yeah, I forgot smoke detectors do that.
Yeah, that's why I was playing it off like that.
It was a good one.
So also, too, if you're hiking, make sure you, like I said, make sure you are taking the appropriate precautions with you at all times. If you're out for a long period of time, make sure you do have hydration with you, because you should not be out of water, because water is going to help you in the long run. So please consider that before. And also, too, if you are planning a hike, please do it on a nice day out. Please do not do it in bad, stormy weather. That is unsafe hiking weather, in my opinion. I don't know about my co-hosts.
I agree with that sincerely.
Right, because really, in a roundabout way, it's you can't see really much, especially if it's stormy out. Plus, also too, like the saying goes, you're smaller than a tree, and if a lightning bolt strikes, you could end up getting stuck, because trees do have the tendency to fall down in the storm, whether struck by lightning or they just so happen to just fall on their own. You could get stuck and or pinged under some heavy branches. So please check the weather before hiking. And then if it's unsafe to hike, then wait for another day. You still got a lot of good days to probably do it, especially in the summertime. Anything else you want to talk about parks?
Just make sure, just make sure, you're wearing sunblock, you're wearing a hat, sunglasses, but also, please do not run on the playground.
Yes, we're moving on to the next subject of Playscape, but before we do, I'm just going to table it right around back to the parks for a quick second.
Just would like to give a quick little announcement before then. Mm-hmm. Any Sonic fans listening to this podcast, this Friday, the Paramount Plus series Knuckles, the first ever live-action Sonic the Hedgehog series, will be premiering all 6 episodes on Paramount Plus on Friday. So stay tuned, because I'll tell you from the trailers, it looks very good. So stay tuned.
Which this episode will be getting released on Friday at 11 a.m. on YouTube.
Yes.
But going back about park safety, this is from Panel Beach, but I think majority of all parks do agree with these or have something similar. No glass containers, no nicotine vaporizers. Keep our parks clean. Properly dispose of any trash you have in the trash receptacles, not on the ground. That is considered littering, and you will be fined if the police department catches you. No rough play, no games or sports involving stones, arrows, javelin, etc. Don't ask me why. That's Pompano Beach. Don't ask me why. Why would anybody want to be javeling on in a park? No.
Yeah, why would you want to be doing that on the park?
No amplified music or generators. No usage of animals for entertainment purposes. No soliciting, selling, peddling, or carrying on businesses. Possession, display, and discharge of BB guns, air guns, paintballs, or gas-powered guns are prohibited. Bounce houses are at permitted locations only. No assembly of unpermitted construction structures or equipment. Do not allow access into the dog park for unpermitted users who do not have a key fob. No fires shall be built adjacent to any park building. No setup, use of mechanical trains, rides, or inflatable pools. Park in designated parking areas only. No alcoholic beverages. No littering in the restrooms, dressing rooms, or playgrounds. No climbing on trees, sitting or standing on monuments, vases, fountains, fences, tables, or property not designed for such purposes. That's brought to you by the Pompano Beach, but a lot of people, a lot of places do have similar regulations. So please, folks, be smart. Don't trash any of the parks. We want to try to keep the parks and beaches and everywhere safe for everybody's enjoyment. So please do not litter, do not cause a problem, or you will land in jail.
Yeah, you do not that.
So.
Also, it's probably not prohibited, but if you are going to bring your kid to the park and you're going to bring alcohol with you, do not drink and drive away from the park.
Plus us too. Why?
Why would you even do that?
If you want to have alcohol beverage, why? You have kids. Why do you want to drink? You're driving. Why do you want to still have that beverage? Why?
Yeah, why?
Think before you do.
Yes.
But anyway, that's a discussion for AA meetings. So if you're an alcoholic, which I'm not blaming anybody or calling them all out, please go see an AA meeting for the description. But anywho, down in the state of Georgia, this week between April 22nd and April 26th is Playground Safety Week. So here are some safety tips for your kids to be safe while at the Playscapes, because why not? It's a nice day out. You want to take your kid to the Playscape because they want to have fun. So here's some safety tips for you. And I'm going to kick it off to my co-host, Medic Dog, to start us off with. So go right ahead.
All right. So, when you are playing a game, please play fair and respectfully. Also respect others around you. But also, please do not shove anyone on the playground.
Right, please don't hurt anybody. A Playscape is a safe place for everybody to be and to enjoy, because it's public use. You don't want to abuse it, or the local authorities will tape it off, and nobody will be able to use it. And you don't want to be that person that gets blamed for causing people to lose whatever it's just. It's like a privilege. Yep. Even though it's a town/city property, they do have the right to remove such privileges if necessary. Mm-hmm. So please don't make it happen, because there have been too many Playscapes that have been taken out, but that was because of safety concerns, because of certain parts falling apart, or somebody did get hurt and needed to be safety checked first. So just check first, folks, and please don't hurt people. If you do, apologize, say it was an accident, and handshake and move on. Don't get into a hissy fit or complain or whine because, oh, mommy, person A shoved into me and yada, yada, yada. We've all heard it before. So, folks, just please be safe on the Playscapes. Take your turns. And also to adults, here's some big safety tips for you. If you are with a little one, keep an eye on your little ones. Yes, I understand the fact you are at a Playscape. You're with other adults. But please keep an eye on your kids. Because it is ridiculous when people see other people have kids and the parent ain't paying attention and the kid gets hurt and the parent does not see it. That is sad. I just gotta say that.
I agree. Also, when you see in movies when they're hanging off, Playscapes or playgrounds and all that stuff, that is supposed to stay in the movie and the show. Please do not reenact that on the playground. Please do not hang off sides of the Playscape or walk on top of the Playscape. That you will get seriously hurt. Mm-hmm. So also, please, do not do that.
Right, because pretty much... Yeah, so basically, folks, Bottom line, if you're an adult, supervise your kids. If you're with somebody else that's a friend of yours that's an adult or an older sibling, have the older sibling watch you. Try to keep a pair of eyes on your kid at all times. Otherwise, if you're with a group of adults, okay, that's understandable because, yes, you're chatting, but you also have multiple pairs of eyes as well. But if you're by yourself with your kid, please keep your eyes on your kid at all times because in the event that the kid gets hurt or whatever, you can tend to them right away and not wait that extra 2 minutes. Also, too, please take into consideration not every playscape is designed the same way. There are different design concepts for different playscapes because every playscape is unique, just like yourself. Everybody's unique, and so can the playscape. So please, also too, if you are running around the playscape, please take into consideration that if you do run under the playscapes, because some playscapes do have a riser, please make sure you are looking up before you run underneath it because there could be stuff that could be attached to play on underneath. You don't want to bang your head onto it because I have seen when I was little, I have actually saw a classmate of mine at an elementary school actually do that, actually ran and actually hit himself on the monkey bars that were underneath and did get hurt. It was very tragic and sad, but that is just a friendly tip for you all. Little ones, not so much because they can run clearly right under it. But adults, please either A, duck or go around. For adults, it's safer to go around because you're taller than the playscape. So if you're an adult, just walk around the playscape. Simple as that. Anything else?
Yeah. I think we pretty much got everything there. But, always, have fun. But also if you're going to bring like a ball or like a frisbee to play with while you're there, don't do it right on the playground. There are normally like other areas where you can use that stuff.
Yeah, there are designated areas. So while you have the playscape over here, there are also courts as well to play like with. There's spots for basketball court, for playing basketball, or a tennis court for tennis, or now
there's baseball fields for baseball, wiffle ball, or kickball,
or now the latest craze because there are sometimes have installed this because it's awesome, it's fun. Also too, folks, please also look out for pickleball courts.
Oh yes,
a lot of towns now have started actually adding those to the list of activities because they want to get people outdoors, and it's kind of basically a new sport. Well, not really. Well, I guess I
think there's actually a professional pickleball league.
Yeah, I guess you would classify it as a sport. But there are now pickleball courts that are starting to appear because now it is tailoring to every person, and you do not need to have any experience. There are classes for all kinds of sports to help you out, whether it's pickleball, baseball, soccer, softball, tennis,
golf.
Yeah, where everybody puts their balls around and go, yay, he got
and
a
then
hole in
if
one.
they have to, they just yell 4.
Oh, by the way, folks, speaking of which, I'm going to take a quick sidebar here. If you're going by a golf course and you really want something fun to do, roll down the windows and shout 4 when you're going by, because that will literally make them go, who just said that, and end up getting them to miss the hole. It's really fun to do.
But when you're on the golf course and actually someone else on the course does yell 4,
please pay attention.
Yeah, duck and take cover.
Right, please pay attention to them. Also, too, if you're golfing, don't take forever on the golf course because there could be people behind you, especially when you're at a private golf course. There could be people behind you, so please move along in a nice and easy manner and not being the one that gets to be the stuck up and get blamed for, oh, well, I missed a hole because of this. Sorry, that's just a little bit of golfing tips. let's see here. Any other park safety or playscape safety you want to talk about?
When you're on the swing sets at the park, here's a quick tip. Please hold on to the handlebars on the swings. That's what they're known for. Don't be like those people that just swing and they're like, no hands, and just swing like not holding on to the side bars. They are there for a reason so that you do not get hurt. Please use them, and also do not jump off the swing while it is in midair.
Right,
you will get hurt.
Don't do that because we don't want the emergency services having to be responded. Even though yes, it is an emergency, but folks, please don't cause it. If you're gonna have a problem, try to limit it before it happens. Don't cause a problem. Be the solution before the problem.
Mm-hmm. As it could be fun to try to jump off the swing midair and go airborne. You will get seriously hurt. So please do not do it.
Right. And speaking of which, since we're coming to the end of it, we're going to highlight some more fun things because this is coming out on Friday. But I just wanted to do this because why not? Because we're also in baseball season. So I'm going to take a quick little couple minutes here and actually highlight something for Saturday. Because Saturday, if you are bored and you are a baseball fan, listen up because there's some great baseball games from the MLB. We have the Dodgers versus the Blue Jays, Reds versus Rangers, Cardinals versus Mets,
A's,
Athletics in Orlando, Orioles. I'm butchering these baseball names. Please do not be mad at me. The Cubs versus Red Sox, Nationals versus Marlins, Astros versus Rockies, Royals versus Tigers, Rays versus White Sox, Yankees versus Brewers, Guardians versus Braves, Phillies versus Padres, Pirates versus Giants, Twins versus Angels, and Diamondback versus Mariners. Those are your baseball games for Saturday, starting with the first game at 3:07 and lasting until 9:40 for the last start game of the night. Then on Sunday, starting at 1:35, we have the Guardians versus the Braves. Again, the Athletics versus
the Orioles.
Orioles, thank you.
You're welcome.
Dodgers versus Blue Jays, Cardinals versus Mets, Royals versus Tigers, Yankees versus Brewers again, Rays versus White Sox, Reds versus Rangers, Astros versus Rockies, Pirates versus Giants, Twins versus Angels, Phillies versus Padres, Diamondback versus Mariners, and the last game of the night on Sunday, April 28th at 7:10 is Cubs versus Red Sox. So if you're a Cubs fan, there are some good Cub games for you all to watch. Hopefully you all tune in. We will be trying our best to get the scores posted for you all. So keep a lookout on our YouTube channel at Public Safety Future Responders in the community posts. We will keep you all highlighted on all that. Come next Monday morning before the next episode, folks. So
and also, tuned. Again, don't forget about Knuckles. You met him in Sonic 2, where he said to Sonic, as I'll try to do the voice well, do I look like I need your power?
No, you don't.
As that is Idris Elba, who is back as Knuckles, and he does a phenomenal job as Knuckles. So, hats off to Idris Elba. You are amazing. Break a leg.
I just did that.
Hey, that was actually pretty good.
So, folks, here's some fun tidbits for you all for the weekend. Hopefully you do enjoy. That's it. That's going to do it for us here on our 9th episode of our Public Safety Future Responders Safety at the Park episode. Hopefully you enjoy. Feel free to like, comment, and share the episode with all your friends because you know what? If you're having a positive day, we're having a positive day here too as well, folks.
Also, Ben Schwartz will be back as the voice of Sonic, and so is Tails, but I don't want to give too much away.
Nope, stay tuned for all that, folks, on Friday, and catch some sporting events over the weekend as well. We will try our best to get get the baseball scores for you all in case you miss it on our YouTube channel as well, folks. Y'all have a good one. And guess what, folks? We'll catch you at the baseball park, folks. Have a positive day.
We'll also catch you in Green Hills, Montana. Have a supersonic day, everyone.
Have a good one.